Leaders in rural Northwest Oregon are worried about big budget cuts. The Oregon Department of Forestry is working on a plan to protect habitats for endangered species across 640,000 acres of state forest. And that's going to impact funding for local schools. Fox 12's Anna Katayama has more on the story.
The estimated cuts are sizable. Schools here in Jewell could see their budgets cut by 40%. But it's important to note this is all still a work in progress, and the state will make up for some of the shortfall. But that's not doing much to ease the worries here in Jewell. Corey Peterson is the band teacher and the superintendent at Jewell Schools. In 16 years, he's taken the band from 11 to 70 kids. These days, he spends a lot of time pondering how the school district will deal with budget cuts.
We'd have to look about how we're staffing our classrooms, what we're able to provide for them in terms of items and whatnot, supplies in the rooms.
Peterson says this district of 150 students has an annual budget of $5 million. If the Oregon Department of Forestry's current habitat conservation plan goes through, he estimates the budget will drop to $3 million.
And so for us to take our funding from where we're at right now and by 24, 25, have it immediately fall into that place has given us no time to prepare for this.
The Oregon Department of Forestry recently voted to continue with its draft habitat conservation plan. The 7-year plan would designate no logging areas in Clatsop and Tillamook counties, and that would decrease timber revenue for communities such as Jewell. But Jason Cox of ODF says the plan keeps Oregon in compliance with the Endangered Species Act.
That the whole intent is to be able to continue supporting rural communities through those, through harvesting timber, along with protecting those values that I was talking about. Mission is to provide social, economic, and environmental benefits to all Oregonians.
Peterson says he's concerned about the schools, but also about how the loss of timber jobs will affect his students' families. Schools in Oregon are funded by local sources such as timber sales and property taxes, as well as state funding. And when schools see a drop in that local funding, the state typically ups its contribution. But people here in Jewell are concerned that increase in state funding won't be enough. In Jewell, Anna Katayama, Fox 12 Oregon.